Now, so far as nature and occurrence of connective tissues is concerned, you can find it is the most distributed type of animal tissues, and uh, so far as types of connective tissues are concerned, we have written like this, arranged like this. Embryonic connective tissue is going to be the first one, and there are two major types. Mesenchyme, it is homogeneous with homogeneous matrix, and this one is mucoid or otherwise called water's jelly. It is found in umbilical cord, Cox comb, and vitreous humor of the eye. So it is jelly-like. And this embryonic connective tissue gives rise to the formation of adult connective tissue, and we can find three major types what we have to study at this moment. Binding connective tissue. This is going to be the first one of adult connective tissue, binding or CT proper, connective tissue proper, and then skeletal or supporting connective tissues, then fluid or vascular connective tissues. So binding, skeletal, and fluid, or connective tissue proper and supporting and vascular. Out of all these connective tissues, binding or connective tissue proper is supposed to be the most widely distributed connective tissues. It is further grouped into areolar and adipose. This areolar is going to be the most occurring of all these adult connective tissues. Areolar. Areolar tissues contain fibroblasts, the principal cells which secrete matrix and fibers. Another one you can find macrophages, the huge cells, large sized cells which are supposed to be phagocytic in function. And another one you can see that is the mast cells which secrete heparin, the vasodilator, serotonin, the vasoconstrictor, and the heparin, the natural anticoagulant. Areolar binds skin with muscles or joins integument with muscles, areolar connective tissue. So this is out of all these adult connective tissues, this is going to be the most widely distributed. Another one is adipose tissues found just beneath the skin or integument, and it is composed of adipocytes or fat cells, and you can find sometimes it may be with a large mass of fat droplet, sometimes with smaller fat globules you can find in the cells. Then skeletal or supporting. Despite binding, skeletal has another feature. It makes endoskeleton or internal framework of the body. It supports our framework, and two types are there, bones and cartilages. Bones are hard and rigid. Cartilage is elastic but firm, supporting in nature to bone. Then comes fluid or vascular connective tissue, and it is without fibers. This is going to be devoid of fibers, and it is further grouped into two, blood and lymph. Okay. Now we have to make a detailed study of each and every one, like binding, skeletal, and fluid, means areolar, adipose, bones, cartilages, and then blood and lymph. Now we have to study connective tissue proper or binding connective tissue. First one, its first type is areolar tissues, and this is the most widely distributed connective tissue, and it has macrophages, fibroblasts, mast cells. Same, it has matrix made up of glycoproteins and mucopolysaccharides, and the major function you can find here. Areolar tissues join or connect skin with muscles. Skin is also called integument with muscles. Areolar tissues join or connect skin with muscles. That is integument with muscles. You can see that our body has several layers. Skin, then have muscles, then have bones, and then have bones. Skin and muscles are joined with areolar tissues. Here you can find areolar tissues. Areolar tissues. This is areolar tissues joining skin with muscles or integument with muscles. Some adipose cells are also there. Next one. Next one. Muscles and bones are joined with tendons. Bones and bones are joined by ligaments. So this is how our body has arranged layers of connective tissues. Now, next. The second type of connective tissue proper is adipose tissues. What are adipose tissues? First point, it contains adipocytes or lipocytes or fat cells. Adipocytes may be of two types. One is with huge, large fat droplet or globule. Thus, nucleus becomes eccentric and cytoplasm becomes eccentric. So this is called white fat cell. White fat cell. Now these have the capability to produce less amount of energy. As compared to this one, you can have another adipocyte, brown adipocyte is small and numerous, smaller and numerous. Fat globules are present here. Then you can find a number of mitochondria there. A number of mitochondria. Okay. So brown adipocytes provide or produce 20 times more heat energy found in newborns and hibernating mammals. Newborns means neonates, newborn babies, and hibernating mammals produce 20 times more heat energy. And अब इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि as found in neonates, so no need to provide active food to them. No, this is the stored form of energy. Active food is always required. That is not, brown fat is not going to be the substitute of active food for neonates or newborns. Okay, so this is the difference. White, larger fat globule, here many smaller fat globules. Here nucleus is eccentric. Here you can find nucleus here at the center. Cytoplasm is distributed. Yes, nucleus and cytoplasm is quite away from the center. Here less number of mitochondria. Here less number of mitochondria. Here more number of mitochondria. So this is the difference. Now, normally adipocytes are found beneath our skin, so subcutaneous fat. Then blubbers of whales and elephants, subcutaneous, below the skin. Then hump of camels and some animals. Then in the tail of merino sheep. So you can find just beneath the skin. So subcutaneous occurrence is very, very common. Subcutaneous occurrence means beneath or below or under the skin. Subcutaneous in our body. Then what are the functions? the functions of subcutaneous fats in our body. You can find first one, it metabolize, these metabolize and store fats, protect from external strokes as they surround the eyeball, heart and kidneys, protect from external stroke. So act as cushions and act as insulators also for our body. Means do not allow heat energy to go out. Insulators act as insulators, not allowing the heat energy to go out from the body. So this is how adipose tissues are beneficial for us. So dear students, I hope that you will find it beneficial. You go through the text of the book, try to collect key points and try to solve subjective as well as objective questions. And finally, I would say you should like, share and subscribe my channel Planet Bio for plus 2 and NEET candidates. So good luck and God bless you.